The pale chanting goshawk is a bird of prey native to sub-Saharan Africa. It belongs to the family Accipitridae, which includes hawks, eagles, and other raptors. The goshawk is found in open habitats such as savannas, semi-deserts, and shrublands. Its range extends from Namibia, Botswana, and South Africa in the south to Angola and southern Tanzania in the north. The pale chanting goshawk has a distinctive and striking coloration. The adult goshawk's body is predominantly pale gray, with a slightly darker gray on the wings and back. The tail is barred with black and white stripes. The head is pale gray, matching the body. They have bright yellow eyes, which stand out against their gray plumage. The Saharan legs are bright orange or yellow, adding a vibrant contrast to the bird's overall gray appearance. Younger birds are brown and streaked, gradually transitioning to the adult's gray plumage as they mature. This combination of colors makes the pale chanting goshawk easily recognizable in its natural habitat. The pale chanting goshawk is a medium-sized bird of prey. The length is approximately 56 to 65 centimeters. The wingspan is around 96 to 120 centimeters. Adult males typically weigh between 350 and 600 grams, while adult females are slightly larger and heavier, weighing between 600 and 800 grams. It has a robust and streamlined body, which is well suited for agile flight and swift hunting maneuvers. The wings are broad and rounded, allowing for excellent control and maneuverability in the air. They are also relatively long compared to the body. The tail is relatively long and square-tipped, with black and white barring, which helps in steering and stability during flight. The legs are long and powerful, adapted for grasping and subduing prey. They are brightly colored, orange or yellow, and equipped with sharp talons. The beak is hooked and strong, designed for tearing flesh. The cere around the beak is also brightly colored. The head is proportionate to the body with keen eyesight, essential for spotting prey from a distance. The goshawk is often seen perched high on trees, utility poles, or other elevated spots, scanning the surroundings for potential prey. It also engages in soaring flight, using thermal currents to glide effortlessly over its territory. Pale chanting goshawks are territorial birds. They defend their territory aggressively against intruders, including other goshawks and raptors. They may engage in aerial displays and vocalizations to assert dominance and ward off rivals. The most common call is a series of clear, melodious whistles. These whistles are often repeated and can be heard over long distances. The call is often described as chanting, which is where the bird gets part of its name. Males are particularly vocal during the breeding season and when defending their territory. Their calls can become more frequent and insistent during these times. Pairs and family groups use softer, less melodious calls to maintain contact with each other, especially when they are out of sight but within hearing distance. When threatened or alarmed, the pale chanting goshawk emits sharp, loud calls to warn other birds and deter potential predators or intruders. The pale chanting goshawk, being a bird of prey itself, faces few natural predators, but it is not completely free from threats. Eagles and larger hawks may pose a threat to both adult and juvenile pale chanting goshawks. Species like the martial eagle and Verreaux's eagle have been known to prey on smaller raptors. Nestlings and eggs are particularly vulnerable to predation by mammals such as genets, mongooses, and large snakes, which can raid nests. Habitat destruction due to agriculture, urbanization, and deforestation poses a significant threat to their populations. Additionally, collisions with vehicles and power lines can be fatal. Competition with other raptors for food and nesting sites can indirectly impact their survival and reproductive success. While adult pale chanting goshawks are relatively adept at avoiding predation thanks to their keen senses and agile flight, the young and eggs are more susceptible. Maintaining suitable habitats and minimizing human impacts are crucial for the conservation of this species. Their hunting strategy typically involves perching in elevated positions, such as trees or utility poles, from where they can scan the surroundings for potential prey. When prey is spotted, they swoop down swiftly to capture it, using their sharp talons to grasp and their hooked beak to tear flesh. Their diet includes small mammals, such as rodents, like mice and rats, small rabbits, and occasionally young hares. They prey on a variety of bird species, particularly small to medium-sized birds like doves, pigeons, and small passerines. Their diet can include lizards, small snakes, and occasionally even small tortoises. Large insects such as grasshoppers, beetles, and locusts are also part of their diet, especially when other prey is scarce. Pale chanting goshawks are opportunistic hunters and may also scavenge on carrion or leftovers from larger predators' kills. Their adaptability in prey choice helps them survive in diverse habitats ranging from savannas and grasslands to semi-deserts and scrublands throughout sub-Saharan Africa. The pale chanting goshawk is known for its swift and agile flight, which is characteristic of many raptors. While exact speeds can vary depending on factors such as hunting techniques and environmental conditions, these birds are capable of impressive aerial maneuvers and rapid acceleration when pursuing prey. Generally, their flight speed can range from 40 to 50 km per hour during normal cruising or hunting flights. When diving to catch prey, they can reach even higher speeds momentarily. They typically build nests in trees or on cliff ledges, often choosing locations that provide good vantage points for hunting and ample protection for the young. The exact timing of breeding varies across their range but generally coincides with the dry season when prey availability may be higher. In southern Africa, breeding can occur from August to December. During courtship, males perform aerial displays to attract females. These displays can include soaring flights, calling, and sometimes carrying nesting material to the chosen site. Both the male and female participate in building the nest, which is a platform of sticks lined with softer materials such as grass, leaves, or feathers. The female typically lays 1 to 3 eggs, with clutch size depending on factors like prey abundance. Both parents share incubation duties, which lasts around 35 to 40 days. After hatching, the chicks are cared for by both parents. They grow rapidly and are fed a diet of regurgitated food brought by the adults. The young fledge develop feathers for flight around 5 to 6 weeks after hatching but may remain dependent on their parents for some time after. Both parents continue to provide food and protection to the chicks even after fledging until they become independent. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.